Ho, ho, ho! Happy holidays and Merry Christmas from legendary Alex Cardinale.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
In 2013, Aquatic Wetline made its debut as an aquarium hobbyist podcast. It was hosted by Aqua Alex Cardinale, an aquarium hobbyist with a passion for tropical fish since the age of 12.
Aquatic Wetline was very successful because Aqua Alex shared his love and passion for fish keeping like only he could. You could hear the love of fish and passion for caring and educating about the fish in his voice. It attracted new hobbyists and even experienced hobbyists to tune in.
Aquatic Wetline went on hiatus for a couple of years. Now Aqua Alex has brought it back, this time right here on YouTube. Aqua Alex will host new episodes of Aquatic Wetline Fish Keeping Podcast, but it will be in video format and you may get to see some of Aqua Alex's personal fish.
Aqua Alex will discuss everything aquarium related from fresh to salt. What aquarium topic is in the aquarium for discussion tonight? Let's find out. Fish keepers, if you enjoy the show, please share the YouTube video URL on your social media. Now here is Aqua Alex.
Hello, tropical fish keepers! Welcome to Aquatic Wetline. I'm your host, the one and the only South American fish keeper, monster fish keeper, and now community fish keeper, Aqua Alex Cardinale. How are you guys and gals doing today? Thank you so much for being here, whether you're watching this live or you're catching the replay. Today, I'm going to continue showing love to gouramis. You know, recently, I have rekindled my love for gouramis. A couple of months ago, I went and bought some pearl gouramis, and I also bought some blue gouramis. Gouramis are one of my favorite oddball fish, and now I'm so glad that I have a community tank and I can keep gouramis and observe their unique behaviors, research them, learn them, watch them eat and stuff. And that's really cool because I can talk about gouramis on my show. On the last episode of Aquatic Wetline, I talked about pearl gouramis. And today I'm going to be talking about blue gouramis. Now, before I had a community aquarium, the only thing I knew about gouramis was based on what I read online. But now that I have a community aquarium setting and I'm actually keeping them, I'm actually feeding them and taking care of them, I know a lot more about gouramis, and I really, really love gouramis. I have 5 pearl gouramis and 5 blue gouramis, and I'm going to enjoy watching them grow up. So to learn about the pearl gourami, just go to my playlist, Aquatic Wetline, and check out that episode. But today, we're going to talk about the blue opaline gourami, one of the more popular and more prettier of the gouramis. The blue opaline gourami is very popular. You'll find it in almost every fish and pet store. I'm going to tell you some interesting facts on the blue gourami. I'm going to tell you how to keep and care for them in the home aquarium, and we're going to see photos and videos of other fish keepers' blue gouramis as well. And then, of course, I'm going to show you my personal blue gourami. So, as always, if you have questions on the blue gourami, post them in the comments and I will answer them. Also, feel free to share your thoughts on the blue gourami in the comments as well. So now it's time to get the fun started, and I'm going to start the show by showing off my personal blue gouramis. And I got my personal blue gouramis a month ago from my local Petco near my job. So as you can see, my blue gouramis are perfectly happy and healthy, and they have intense coloration in my 75-gallon. I think they like having the company of other blue gouramis, as well as the company of pearl gouramis. And later on in the show, we're going to talk about keeping gouramis together with the same species and other species. So that was a video of my personal blue gouramis. Now I want to talk about what I, Aqua Alex, personally like about blue gouramis. One of the things I like about blue gouramis is their coloration. It's a very gorgeous fish. The blue gourami has a nice teal blue color, and it can also have a little bit of white coloration as well. Very, very pretty gourami. I also like their personality. This is a fish that is like Oscar almost. It has a behavior similar to that of an Oscar cichlid. It's always begging for food when I walk by the 75-gallon aquarium. So it's like a mini monster, in my opinion. That is something that I really like about the blue gourami. It's a very personable gourami. It's also an air-breathing fish. And for some reason, I really like the air-breathing fish. Another thing I like about the blue gourami, very simple to keep. They are extremely hardy, and that makes them a good choice for beginners. So if you just got your first aquarium or you're entering into the aquarium hobby, I think the blue gourami is a great beginner fish. And they can get along with pretty much anything provided that a large fish can't eat it. So don't put them in with Oscars or red-tailed cats or things like that. because they will get eaten. So they're extremely hardy and they're real easy to keep. And also, they're really popular. They're one of the most popular gouramis in the aquarium hobby. So they're available at almost every fish and pet store. They have great availability, and chances are, if you go to a fish store or a pet store, they're guaranteed to have them. So that's what I like about blue gouramis. What do you like about blue gouramis? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, so let's get into some facts about blue gouramis. Now, while blue gouramis can be territorial towards each other, they are mostly peaceful. Their beautiful colors and vibrant personality will enhance any tank. Now, blue gouramis can have a lifespan of around 5 years, and that is pretty long for a fish. Gouramis are a long-lived fish. Now, juvenile blue gouramis cost around $5, and adults can cost up to $10. So gouramis are a relatively affordable fish, and they have a lot of personality and coloration for their price. So they're definitely worth it. Now, female blue gourami usually are around the same size as males or slightly larger. Differences between males and female are subtle. However, female blue gouramis tend to have shorter, rounded dorsal fins. Females may also look a little rounder or fuller during the breeding season. Another fact about the blue gourami is that blue gouramis are labyrinth fish, meaning that they can breathe in oxygen from the air. Blue gouramis tend to swim in the middle or near the top of the aquarium and prefer a more gentle water flow. They are slow swimming fish and should not be kept in an aquarium with aggressive fish, fast swimming fish, or fin nippers like tiger barbs. Now, blue gouramis can range from a silvery blue to a rich, deeper blue hue. The ones that have the rich, deeper blue hue are my favorites. Blue gourami can have marbled patterns with bits of black, white, or even gold in their patterns. Each blue gourami is beautiful and unique in its own way. And there are two different types of blue gourami. There is the standard blue gourami, which looks like this. This is the standard blue gourami that you will see at Petco, PetSmart, and your local fish store. Most places will sell them as blue gouramis, but you may occasionally come across the name three-spot gourami or opaline gourami. And this is that. This is the natural wild-caught variant. But this gourami is so popular that most of these gouramis that come into the aquarium hobby are captive raised. They're tank bred in Asia and they're farm raised for the aquarium hobby, which is good. I guess if you wanted a wild caught blue gourami, you'd have to find a specialist fish store that specializes in wild caught gouramis. But this is the common blue opaline or three-spot gourami. Now there is a gold variant, and this is what the gold variant looks like. The gold variant is a very beautiful variant of this fish. Now in my area, I cannot find the gold variant, but I really, really want to. I would love to get one or two of the gold variants to put in with my blue. I think that they would be nice looking together. I would put a mature gold gourami with a pearl gourami as far as beautiful. The pearl gourami does get really beautiful, especially the male, but the gold opaline or the gold three-spot gourami is equally as beautiful. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous gourami, if you ask me. So those are the variants that you have from this popular gourami, the regular blue gourami and the gold opaline gourami. So those are all the facts that I have on the blue gourami. Now let's get into the species profile of the blue gourami. Scientific name is on the screen. The scientific name is Trichogaster trichropaturus. That is the scientific name for the blue gourami. Common names you'll find this fish under include the blue gourami, opaline gourami, three-spot gourami, and gold gourami. But I think fish stores should do gold opaline or gold three-spot gourami because there's a gold giant gourami that gets thrown in the aquarium hobby every now and then. And people could probably get that confused with the gold opaline or the gold blue gourami. But those are the common names you'll find this fish under: blue, opaline, three-spot, or gold. Now let's learn about their natural habitat. You will find blue gouramis all over Asia. Notably, you'll find them in Pakistan, India, and Korea, but they are widespread throughout Asia. They're a fish that come from Asia, just like many other gourami species come from Asia. So let's learn how big the blue gourami gets. The blue gourami has a full grown size up to 6 inches, so half a foot. That would probably be a well-kept blue gourami. I have never seen a 6-inch blue gourami in my life. I'm not saying that it's not possible that a blue gourami can reach 6 inches. I'm just saying I haven't seen one that size. So I'm going to say on the show, I will say with the right care, the right water quality, the right water parameters, the right diet, that a blue opaline gourami can reach 6 inches. But to be honest and to be fair, I would say 4 to 6 inches would be about as big as you can estimate a blue gourami would get. It all depends on their living conditions, but I'll say that a blue gourami can reach 4 to 6 inches in length. So let's learn about aquarium size that we should keep the blue gourami in. Now we know that the blue gourami can get 4 to 6 inches. This is a fish that should be kept in as large of an aquarium as possible. Why? They're a very active fish, so they need a big tank. But they're very much like goldfish. They produce a lot of waste because they eat a lot of food. They're top-dwelling fish. So when you put food in a blue gourami aquarium, they're going to eat a lot of it. So in an aquarium that houses blue gouramis, they're going to get to the top and get the food first because that's what gouramis do. And one of the reasons you want a larger aquarium is as the gourami poops and creates waste, that's going to dilute the water. But in a larger aquarium, it takes a lot longer for the water to dilute. And that is why I recommend for blue gouramis that you have them in a much larger aquarium than other species. So for the blue gourami, I am going to recommend tank sizes 55 gallons and larger. Obviously, the bigger, the better. 55, 75, 90, 125, etc. But you could also keep them in a 40-gallon breeder or a 60-gallon too. Just make sure that you have superb filtration and you keep up with your water changes because, like I said, these fish do produce a lot of waste. All right, so let's talk about aquarium care for the blue gourami. Like I said earlier in the show, the blue gourami is definitely a hardy fish, and it is a gourami that beginners can keep for sure. I think beginners would have a great time keeping the blue gourami. Now, the blue gourami likes warm water. Ideally, their temperatures should be between 72 and 82 degrees Fahrenheit with a neutral pH of 7.0 to 8.0. So basic water parameters that your other fish have will be perfect for the blue opaline gourami. Now, gouramis don't like a strong water current, so there's no need for a wave maker in a gourami tank. But you can have an air stone or a bubbler that would provide extra oxygen in the aquarium, they would appreciate that. Gouramis prefer to stay near the top of the aquarium, and they prefer a dark, gravelly substrate, or you can even do a sand substrate. Really, the gourami doesn't care what substrate you use because they're mainly a top-dwelling fish. Now, can I keep multiple blue opaline gouramis together? That is a slippery slope. One person may tell you yes, and another person may tell you no, because it all boils down to the individual blue gourami. Now, I have success in it because I purchased all 5 blue gouramis and all 5 pearl gouramis together. One day I went to my Petco and I picked up 5 pearl, 5 blue. So all 10 of my gouramis were purchased on the same day. They were acclimated to the 75-gallon on the same day, and they were added to the 75-gallon on the same day. So they got used to the aquarium all together, and they all established territories. So if you want to keep multiple opaline or other species of gouramis together, my advice would be get them together. Now, if you already have one in your aquarium and you want to add some more, my advice would be to add the new one, but take the existing one out and put them in a bucket, and then add the new one with the existing gourami in the bucket and add them both to the aquarium. So hopefully that makes sense. So let me rephrase that so it makes sense. So if you have an existing blue gourami in your aquarium and you want to add more, remove the existing blue gourami into a bucket and place the new gouramis in the bucket with the existing gourami and rearrange your tank and then add them together, and that might help them get along in the same aquarium. As I said earlier, it all boils down to the individual gourami's personality and their behaviors. Some gouramis are going to be more aggressive than others, and some are going to be more peacefuler than others. But gouramis are not cichlids. They're not out to kill each other. They'll probably chase each other, but that's about it. So yes, you can keep gouramis together as long as you purchase them together or change the tank a little bit to stop any territorial issues. So I know that question was going to be one of the questions that I would probably get. So yes, you can keep multiple gouramis together. Now, another thing that is very important when it comes to aquarium care for gouramis, you need strong filtration because these guys produce a lot of waste. All gouramis eat a lot and all gouramis poop a lot. And all that poop is going to create ammonia and waste. So you need to have strong filtration systems. So keep that in mind. Also do plenty of water changes. Water changes are going to help keep your aquarium clean and you'll have perfect water quality. So that is aquarium care for the blue gourami. All right, right now we're going to go ahead and take our intermission, which is being brought to us by Little Egypt Aquarium Club. You know it's the holiday season, and you can get that fish keeper some amazing fish products from Little Egypt Aquarium Club at a discounted price. Use coupon code Alex to save 10% off your order. When we come back from our intermission, I'm going to talk about feeding the blue gourami, tank mates for the blue gourami, and we'll see some photos and videos of the blue gourami. So don't go anywhere. Our talk on the blue gourami continues right after this. We will be right back. Aqua Alex here, and I'm proud to partner with Little Egypt Aquarium Club. Little Egypt Aquarium Club was founded by my friend Jeremy Stellhorn. Little Egypt Aquarium Club provides aquarium hobbyists with quality aquarium supplies. You will find sponge filters, pleco caves, and so much more. Little Egypt Aquarium Club also has quality fish foods. You'll find things like rapashi. Rapashi is a name brand fish food, perfect for plecostomus, community fish, and even monster fish. You'll find medicated fish foods as well. Aqua Alex and Jeremy Stellhorn are teaming up to save you some money. If you use my discount code, which is Alex, you will get 10% off your order. So go to littleegyptaquariumclub.com right now, place an order, and use coupon code Alex, and you will save 10% on your order. Now back to the fish chat.
Are you a tropical fish keeper living in South Florida? You need to check out Aquatic and Exotic in Stuart, Florida. Aquatic and Exotic is home to quality freshwater and saltwater tropical fish. You will find African cichlids, South and Central American cichlids, goldfish and koi, and exotic fish. We also supply aquarium supplies like filters and heaters, aquariums, and lights. We also have quality fish food brands. Aquatic and Exotic is open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Questions? Give us a call at 772-781-4046. Stop on by and check us out. 1525 A.C.E. Lockhart Street, Stuart, Florida 34994.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, fish keepers! Aqua Alex here, and I'm inviting you to the Christmas-themed Fish Keepers Q&A, airing live Wednesday, December 21st, 2022 at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. This marks the final Fish Keepers Q&A of 2022, and this one will be Christmas themed. I, Aqua Alex Cardinale, look forward to answering your tropical fish keeping questions, whether they are freshwater or saltwater. And I need your fish keeping questions, so please email all fish keeping questions to Alex Go Yankees Cardinale 19 at gmail.com. It could be a freshwater aquarium or fish question, or a saltwater aquarium or fish question. I have kept both freshwater and saltwater so I can answer your question with my knowledge and my experience. And you could also answer my questions. These are the questions that Aqua Alex is asking you, the tropical fish keepers. What do you want as an aquarium hobby gift for Christmas this year? How was 2022 for your fish hobby? And what are your 2023 aquarium hobby plans? Email your answers to Alex Go Yankees Cardinale 19 at gmail.com. Plus, I've got the Fish Keeper Show Off, and I need photos and videos of your aquariums and fish. So email photos and videos of your fish to Alex Go Yankees Cardinale 19 at gmail.com. On top of answering your questions and showing off your fish, I've got some great topics for December Christmas's Fish Keepers Q&A. I'm going to talk about the personal fish that I'm glad I got to keep and raise this year. I'm going to talk about Christmas presents that are great gifts for fish keepers. And I'm also going to talk about what to do if someone buys you live fish as a Christmas gift. I'm going to talk about my personal 2023 fish keeping plans and so much more. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, everyone. Come be a part of the Fish Keepers Christmas themed Q&A live Wednesday, December 21st, 2022, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Welcome back to Aquatic Wetline. Today, I, Aqua Alex, am discussing the blue gourami. If you're just tuning in now, we're coming back from intermission, and you missed the beginning of our blue gourami speech. No worries, though. You can rewind the episode when it archives and rewatch the beginning of the show where I talked about what I like about blue gouramis. I gave out some interesting facts on the blue gourami and more. Now we're going to talk about tank mates and diet for the blue gourami, and then I'm going to show off some other fish keepers' blue gouramis with photos and videos. So let's talk about the diet for the blue gourami. Blue gouramis, like other gouramis, are omnivorous, meaning they like meat and vegetable matter in their diet. In the wild, blue gouramis will eat insect larvae, crustaceans, small, tiny crustaceans like freshwater shrimp. They'll also snack on small predatory baby fish. So in the home aquarium, we want to replicate that. They'll also eat floating plants and other vegetable matter, such as algae, in the wild. So we have to do our best in the home aquarium to replicate that. Now, what I feed my blue gouramis and my pearl gouramis is Hikari mini community type pellets. I forgot the name of them, but they're really small pellets and they're kind of expensive, like $6 for a little bag, but they have a lot of high quality ingredients in them. That's a great community pellet for like gouramis and tetras and mollies and other fish like that. I also feed my gouramis a great flake food from omega-1 that will help give them some great coloration. So pellets and flakes are a great food for your blue gourami. It'll give them a lot of coloration and the protein that they need. Now, my blue gouramis will also snack on raw market shrimp and tilapia that I throw in there for my pike cichlid and my lima chauvinos. So yes, you can also feed them chopped up raw market shrimp and chopped up tilapia. They will eat that as well. But I recommend a good quality pellet and a good quality flake food like Hikari, Omega-1, yourfishstuff.com. Those are all great brands to consider. Now, you could also feed frozen bloodworms, frozen mysis shrimp, frozen spirulina brine shrimp. Those are also great foods as well. Now let's learn about tank mates for the blue gourami. Now the blue gourami, like most gouramis, are peaceful. They're not going to go out of their way to kill other tank mates. They may be territorial at first with other gouramis, but eventually they will get used to each other and they'll be living happy and healthy together. Now, the blue gourami will grow 4 to 6 inches. So obviously they'll probably try to eat guppies and they would try to eat neon tetras, so it's smart not to mix them together. Also, you don't want to put blue gouramis in with large predatory monster fish because in the end, they will simply get eaten. So be very wary of that. So good tank mate ideas for the blue gourami would include giant danios and medium-sized danios, tetras like the black skirt tetra, tetras like the tetras like the Congo tetras. The Congo tetras are very beautiful. I think a tank of blue gourami and Congo tetras would look awesome. The Buenos Aires tetras would look nice. Mollies, platies, and swordtails would be great tank mates for blue gouramis. Corydoras cats, Pictus cats, plecos. Let's see, what else would be a great tank mate? Cherry barbs, rosy barbs. Stay clear of the tiger barbs because they can be fin nippy, angelfish, festivums, severums. So basically anything that will not pester the blue gourami and does not grow so huge that it can eat it will be a great tank mate for the blue gourami. So now let's see how beautiful the blue gourami is. We're going to see photos and videos of other fish keepers' blue gourami. So here is the first fish keeper's blue gourami. Look how beautiful these ones are. Very, very pretty. And these look to be like mature adults. Very, very pretty blue opaline gouramis. Here is another picture of an adult blue gourami. He's in a tank with some juvenile Oscars. I mean, it could work. Oscars and gouramis can work. I'm not saying it can. It's just too big of a risk to try. But very, very nice blue gourami. Here is another amazing looking blue opaline gourami. Sometimes the opaline gourami can get this pattern, and it makes them look really gorgeous, in my opinion, when they get that pattern. Very, very beautiful fish. And again, here is another blue opaline gourami. This one is very, very pretty as well. And they're all so pretty. I mean, just look at the coloration of the blue opaline gourami. And then again, the gold gourami, and you'll see why they're such an amazing looking fish. Very colorful, and they're very popular for a reason. Now I've got two videos I'm going to play of the blue gourami. So actually I've got three. But here is the first one. This is a fish store that was selling some blue gouramis. They look very beautiful as they mature. Here is another video of some blue gouramis. And got one final video of blue gouramis. So as you can see, blue gouramis are a very beautiful community fish. So if you don't have blue gourami in your community aquarium, consider getting one. It's time for my final remarks on the blue gourami. They're very affordable. So if you're looking for an oddball type fish that breathes air to add to your community aquarium, consider the blue gourami. If you want a medium growing fish to add to your community aquarium, consider the blue gourami. And make sure when you get a blue gourami that you keep up on your water changes and you have superb filtration, because gouramis are much like goldfish and they're poop machines, at least in my experience. It could be from the great food that I'm feeding them, but they do produce a lot of waste. So I'm recommending, if you want to keep a blue gourami, make sure you have good filtration and keep up on your water changes. Other than that, yes, I would recommend you keeping a blue gourami or getting some blue gouramis if you've never kept them before. They're a very fun fish to keep. They have great personality, and they'll make a great addition to your community aquarium. I hope you guys enjoyed the show and learned a lot about blue gouramis. Should you have any further questions on the blue gourami, please feel free to post them in the comments below, and I'll make sure to answer them. I'd like to say thank you everyone for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. And if you're a new viewer, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. I appreciate all the fish keepers' support. Don't forget, on Wednesday, December 21st, I'm going to host the final Fish Keepers Q&A of 2022 at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. So make sure you start sending in those questions. Alex Go Yankees, Cardinale19 at gmail.com. Have a great rest of your day. Happy fish keeping and take on, everybody. Happy holidays, everyone. Legendary Alex Cardinale here. I am a YouTuber and I'm also a live streamer here on Facebook. Heck, you may have already seen some of my live streams. Today, I'm here to tell you that I'm an official video creator here on Facebook, and you, my viewers, can show support by sending me some stars here on Facebook. What exactly are stars? Well, stars are your way to show your support for all the live stream videos that I create. You purchase stars, and the purchase that you make for the stars goes directly towards me, and it'll help me create high quality live streams and high quality content in return for you. So in a way, it's your way of showing your appreciativeness for my awesome content that I give to you. I think it is something really cool that Facebook is allowing. Do you want to celebrate Christmas early? Do you want to get a Christmas present early? How? Well, I, legendary Alex Cardinale, know how. I'm inviting you to my legendary 800th YouTube video bash. And that bash airs live Sunday, December 18th, 2022, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here on my YouTube channel, The Legendary Alex Cardinale. It's going to be a big, big party, and you're invited to it. There is something for everyone on my 800th video. Aqua Alex is going to go to his friend's house, Daryl Shorts, who is an amazing fish keeper. And for the first time ever, Daryl is going to give us a guided tour of his fish room and show off some of his amazing fish. For the first time ever, Aqua Alex will be given a fish room tour from another aquarium hobbyist. There will be other surprises from Aqua Alex as well. Chef Alex has a great treat for Christmas. 3 amazing recipes, including red velvet whoopie pies, peanut butter blossoms, and Twix cookies. WWE fan Alex Cardinale is going to create his own premium live event. Plus, legendary Alex Cardinale reacts to the 8 funniest comments on his YouTube channel and more. Let's celebrate our hard work, and let's celebrate the accomplishment of 800 videos. It's my Christmas gift to you. You're invited. I hope to see you there. Join me on my 800th video, Sunday, December 18th, 2022, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here on my YouTube channel, The Legendary Alex Cardinale. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Santa Claus Alex Cardinale here, inviting you to be a part of the 2nd annual Christmas Bash. Live, Friday, December 23rd, 2022, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here on YouTube channel, The Legendary Alex Cardinale. Celebrate Christmas 2 days early with me, the legendary Santa Claus, Alex Cardinale. It's going to be a fun Christmas bash this year. Why? Well, I have a special guest Santa coming on the show. Who will the special guest Santa be on the Christmas 2022 bash? Plus, there will be appearances by Chef Alex Cardinale, who makes some delicious cookies. Chef Alex will show you how to make a cannoli cookie. And there will be an appearance by Aqua Alex, who will show you Christmas-themed fish. And many other Christmas surprises. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Join me, Santa Claus Alex Cardinale, for the second annual Christmas Bash, Friday, December 23rd, 2022, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here on my YouTube channel, The Legendary Alex Cardinale. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.